Hello, lovely people of the internet. I'm Jamie. Let's hang out and watch episode 9 of Pluribus, La Chica o El Mundo. I have no clue if I said that right. Hello, everybody. I'm glad you are once again here with me today. I think this might be the last episode of Pluribus for season 1. I'm just checking that right now. I think that's very interesting. I have no clue how they're going to end this off. I know, again, there's a season 2. We know that Manousos needs to come and meet Carol, and who knows what they're going to get up to. Either they're going to clash, or they're going to share their ideologies and maybe kind of spark a fire under one another and try and make some real progress when it comes to either making everybody return to how they used to be or saving everyone, and whatever that really means or entails. So because we're way ahead on Patreon, I went back and looked at episode 5 to be released on YouTube soon. And I just wrote down things that I had noticed. So it says, like, in the phone message that they give to Carol, that they say, we'll do our best to provide. So when Carol had requested that cold drink, like very cold drink, technically they didn't do anything wrong. And I know she was just doing it to test and she was kind of acting in a spiteful manner at that point, but I just had noted, they only said that we're going to do our best to provide, not that we're going to be perfect in providing it, whatever you ask for. So I just wanted to point that out. I also wrote down that it was ironic that Carol wanted to save them, or wants to save them, like when she was talking to Zosia, and them saying that she's drowning. So, Carol wants to... Now remember, this is back from episode 5. So Carol wanted to turn them all back to save them from a state that she has not experienced herself because she feels it is inauthentic. And so I feel like in her mind, it's like the drowning analogy as well. Like they don't realize that it's not how it should be or what they really want. And then of course it's the same for the joined, for Carol, saying that she's metaphorically drowning because she also doesn't know what it could be like and that she is unhappy or could be happier, and they want to save her from like what she doesn't realize yet. And she's kind of trying to do the opposite, even though they've kind of experienced both sides. So, but it's a little bit of a messy point, but hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say there, of they're both trying to save one another because they think they have the better perspective or the real truth, which I know we know, that's obvious, but I just find it interesting when we think of the actual drowning analogy. Okay, this is a really long one. I just wrote down, previously I said some people want or wish they could join the joined or the others, and I was reflecting because there was the one girl on the plane in one of the earlier, maybe the 4th episode, that was like, I wish I could join them. And I think if this scenario were to be real, there are some people in the world that would want to join because it is more of a utopia. It's better for the planet in some ways. I mean, again, technically for the planet, it's probably really good. Not for humanity itself, but some people would want it because there's no war or all of the horrible things that humans are capable of. But the thing that I wrote down was kind of taking a step further. So we had seen her perspective when this had already taken place. The joint had already come and everything had already gone down. But I said, but some people in our real world probably wish that this scenario would happen because, again, same points. Better planet for nature, no violence or greed or anything like that. And so I bet there's some people that are watching Pluribus and they're like, yeah, I kind of wish this would happen. So I think that's very interesting. But as I've pointed out throughout this entire thing, that's what makes humans human, right? We have the capability of thinking of and understanding such different abstract concepts and things. So I think it's very cool that we're capable of even doing that, even though some people will heartily disagree on very extreme things, of course, but also even on the mundane things in life. So yeah, so those are just some of my thoughts from episode 5. Who knows? I may have more that I'll add somewhere for the rest of the episodes, but just because I had gone back and watched it, because we had to edit it down, I just had some of those thoughts. But now for episode 9, the title doesn't give me anything. Maybe it would if I spoke the language, and I also don't want to Google anything, because I don't want spoilers. We've made it this far. I think I've done pretty good. All right, last episode. Let's get our housekeeping done. So this video is for commentary and discussion purposes. All rights belong to the original creators, so please support the official release. And if you'd like to watch this and all previous episodes, along with Stranger Things, Season 5, we're watching Pluribus, Nobody Wants This, and Free Run, Season 1, those are up on Patreon. Full length, uncut. So feel free to join. And plus, I should probably be doing polls and stuff, but it's all a work in progress, and you're here on YouTube, and hopefully enjoying. All right, it is time. Grab a snack, get settled in, and let's watch the final episode of Season 1 of Pluribus. I have no clue how they're going to finish this.
A vote on whether or not they wanted to join?
We ourselves have no choice. For us, it's a biological imperative.
We
have to share their gift.
How exactly will you do that?
There is a way.
A giant satellite or antenna.
Someone has to put the world right. Even if it means you all leave
Which
me
is
again.
way too much pressure.
You're going to have a visitor.
Which, again, I don't think Zosia was happy about, but we'll see. Whew, this is a big episode. An Apple original. I like that. Nice clear sky. Well, blue sky, sunny. $34.71. Okay. That's a lot of time. Interesting music. And also, where are we? Is this... No, I was going to say, is this showing where Zosia was? We already knew where Zosia was, and also this is 71 days. Yeah, is she the one that isn't impacted? That wishes she could join them? I can't remember.
Ari, akayang.
What? Probably both. Hmm. So, because I know she wanted to join, and that means she has to do that invasive, I guess, like surgery sort of thing. Ironic that I had just brought her up, actually, beforehand, but I didn't catch her name again, so that's my bad. But I'm wondering, is she going to try and get the hip stem cell thing done now? And I found it interesting that they brought up that there are still accidents, which again makes sense. We can't account for everything, but I thought because they knew how everything had been built and they're in control and very coordinated, that there would at least be a significant decrease in them. Again, the actors are so good at just doing a very content face. Gorgeous wherever they are. But again, that's been this whole show. Showing off the beauties of our planet. Again, my guess is that it's the stem cell stuff. This is totally a random, unhinged thought, but they could really just do like spontaneous musicals if they wanted to, because they are all connected. And that'd be pretty cool. You could have like a real life musical where people just play instruments and stuff. It's very beautiful. See, again, little bits of like actual personality. They didn't need to say all that, but they're making actual observations of the world around them and like having opinions on it, making opinions on it in the sense of like it feels hopeful. I wish I could be more descriptive than that. Animals are very handy when it comes to keeping us more relaxed. I really don't want to see all of the gory details if that's what's going to happen, but I'll do my best. They're making it a big deal. What do we got? Well, I feel like they're not going to do it here because this is not a very sterile environment. How will it not hurt? That is true. They don't want to hurt you. I guess that is an interesting thing, though. Like, they can get consent from humans, but not from animals and plants, obviously. What is this? I feel like it's gonna be like a gas or something. I'm so worried for her. Okay, so did they already do the procedure? And then used it? Catch her if she falls, right? Okay, good. They have her. Because they couldn't have just made this. I thought they needed their stem cells, unless that was a lie. I don't think it is. And also, does everyone take to this? Like they would turn if they didn't get like head trauma or something? And this is interesting because it's like man-made joinedness. Well, she got her wish. No fanfare, it's just as it is. It is what it is. I'm just worried something's gonna go wrong with it. Okay, they're leaving. Which makes sense, because they were probably just there because she wanted to be there. Well, I mean, it's allowed to follow if it wants to. So, if you didn't watch the intro, I was literally talking about her earlier and just saying that this is a world where people would want, well, this is a world where the thing has already happened, and it makes sense that at least one person or more would want to join the joined, because, you know, less violence, they're more, you know, together, mindset-wise, it's nice, I guess. I don't know, but, watching Manousos with the drone. But then I was talking about how in our world, I bet there's some people that wish that this would happen in reality. Because there's no war, no violence.
This is the guy I yelled at when we were on the plane?
You had a lot on your mind.
It's true. That's very cool that they can just watch. He's had an interesting journey to get here. I mean, you had a police car.
Maybe he's heeding your call?
Gonna shake things up.
I'm thinking, I
Shouldn't be here.
probably
Yeah.
shouldn't be here when he arrives. You don't have to be here either, Carol. It's completely up to you.
Human curiosity. I wonder if Zosia was wishing, though, that she wouldn't.
I'll just hear him out and send him on his way. I mean, it's not like he's dangerous, is he?
Depends.
Is he dangerous?
I mean, to us. Not to you, maybe.
We don't think he'd ever hurt you.
But he tried to hurt you. Carol gonna be protective? Nice. Is it rack focus? He's been practicing his English, so... He would probably be a little freaked out if she were to have come out. As if she were expecting. Oh, okay. So we're at 60 days? Now? I don't know if I like that.
My name is Manousos.
I'll watch it back, though, and figure out if I'm accurate in my numbers. At least it doesn't have just merit on it anymore. Smart. I don't know, I find him kind of be a cutie. He's got, manners.
Me llamo Carol Sturka. Bienvenidos to mi casa.
Is he going to be suspicious that she isn't freaked out?
No, machete. Yo no peligroso.
I think that's a fair ask. Yeah, it's going to be hard to gain trust here. I mean, she will have it for him, but not so sure for him to her, especially now that Carol's shifted.
We talking here.
Let's hablamos en mi casa.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a power.
We talking the ambulance.
No, we talk in the casa.
I mean, it proves that you're not them. Y'all are both so stubborn, my God. Just talk halfway.
I'm not an idiot. It's in airplane mode. No!
This is not a good way to make
Damn it!
friends, but I mean, Carol's been like that too.
Carol Sturka.
Bye.
Ciao. I get both of your perspectives. It's also very tough with a language barrier, but you both need to kind of slow it down. And understand where both of you are coming from. Okay. I was like, is he gonna just like bust in the door? Because that's really not gonna help anything. How are you? Okay. Again, he always surprises me. So. Translate. They are very similar, in my opinion. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, magnetic. Look at that. I had no clue how he was going to get it up. I would have laughed if he accidentally had dropped it down. Again.
Telephone, yes. Ambulance, no. But I need an umbrella.
Interesting. Okay, this is what I said. Just talk in like a neutral space.
Venga. Come, here.
Big time porque.
Esos raros.
The drones.
Claro que pueden. Con micrófonos espía.
Of course they can. With microphones.
think they planted a bug in my house?
¿Piensas que plantaron un bicho en mi casa?
¿Un insecto?
Microphone. Microphone.
Está en contra de ellos, ¿no? Vi su video.
You're against them, no? I watched your video.
Here's the tough part.
Son malvados.
These weirdos are evil.
Se robaron las almas de todos.
They have stolen everyone's soul.
I agree with that, but that doesn't mean they're evil necessarily.
If we can't fix them, they are better off dead.
Ooh.
And isn't it evil to value a man the same as an ant?
That's an interesting question.
They can't lie. Did you know that?
¿Has intentado hablar con ellos? Podrías aprender un par de cosas.
I mean, he's seen evidence of that.
Why they come back?
¿Por qué regresar?
I really like his voice.
This is estupido.
Esto es stupid.
I'm going inside.
Me voy adentro.
Ay, this is tough. They're both... She's now more central. He's still very far, I don't know, to the right side. And then obviously the joined are on the left side. I don't know how they're going to reconcile this if he stays... He's looking for things.
Told ya. No microfono.
And they also wouldn't make it that simple. There's so many more, like, delicate, small instruments they could have used. Don't snap. Please? You have manners. You can do this. Please?
Su teléfono. Please?
I think when people are so similar that it's very easy to clash.
You need a drink.
Necesitas un trago. Tú necesitas un trago.
This shouldn't be your go-to, but it's fine.
Hey, do you mind?
Oye, ¿te importa?
What the hell?
Now, what if he does find something? I don't personally think he will.
Huh.
Big unknown word or name.
What the hell is that?
I don't think it's probably what you think it is.
Un sensor, quizás.
A sensor, maybe.
Oh, but the music. Doom.
There is a thing in my liquor cabinet.
Hay una cosa
What
en mi
kind of
gabinete
thing?
de
I don't know.
Go outside and hold it up.
Did you put it there?
Right. It wasn't us, Carol.
Was it Helen?
The device is a movement sensor. It detects when the cabinet is opened, then records it. Again, we
Ooh.
didn't put it there.
I'll call you later.
It was from my partner who suspected I was drinking too much.
She didn't like my glug 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 glug.
Now I really need a drink.
Who you talk to on the telephone?
Them. Always them. We save the world mañana.
At least they can have some humor.
There are fresh sheets on the bed, towels in the bathroom.
Oh, is this like a guest house that she had? Or is this just a neighborhood house?
It's no mi house, no.
Esta no es
Ay, no
mi
sé.
casa.
Oh, so that big yellow thing parked outside is your ambulancia? My vodka is getting warm. And you're welcome.
Yeah, again, it can't be so black and white, right? I get having your morals, but if you bend it in one, can you bend it in another? You know, all that stuff. Is he gonna talk to them or to Carol?
Hola, Manousos. Estamos muy felices de escucharte. ¿Qué podemos hacer por ti?
How do they know it was gonna be him?
No, ese era otro individuo.
¿Cuál es el nombre de ese?
Ooh.
Quiero hablar con Zosia.
Interesting. But he's smart, you know? He honed in. Don't break the glass, Carol. No, she watching her Golden Girls. Friend in a confidant. I mean, it's pretty uplifting music. I get why it's her comfort show. Always joking around. This is going to be such a betrayal because she's going to see Zosia talking to him and I guess that makes sense. A little bit of lack of trust because, again, it sucks, but humans, you know, we're suspicious. We're spontaneous, unpredictable. Ooh, and it's the same car. Yep. And they can't lie, so this isn't good because he's going to find out that they slept together and that they have a bond. Yeah, I have no clue how this is going to end. Or what the second season's going to be. Oh, God.
Hi, Carol.
Okay.
What did you tell him?
¿Cómo se dice?
Everything.
Hmm.
Mil disculpas. Buenas noches, Manousos.
Zosia, now.
Again, a lack of trust, but then there was also, he did this because there was a lack of trust. Neither of them is in the wrong. Or maybe they're both in the wrong.
Mándame otro.
I mean, at least he's willing to talk to them. I think that's important, actually.
I mean, Toto? Like, what kind of everything did you tell?
They did a great job repairing this section. You gotta calm down. I know it's tough.
It's our nature. We had to answer him.
She knows that.
I know. Why do you have to be so honest?
She just...
We love him the same as we love you.
That's gonna be hard for her.
No. You can't love him the same. It's not the same.
It is different. I mean, maybe their love is the same, but the way they do it is...
And we've
been intimate.
You're my...
Hmm.
You should hear the things he says about you. Weirdos. Evil soul. What are you doing?
Sorry, Carol.
Your
Something's about to
emotions?
happen.
Oh.
Don't be alarmed.
Zosia?
Well, at least she gave you a heads up. I was gonna say, is this when the girl got turned, but I don't think it is. This would only be at the, 61, 62 mark.
What's happening? I didn't even... I wasn't...
Him? Well, now she's been in the shoes of the other people.
Get the hell away from him! Hey! Hey!
Okay. Oh. His, yeah.
613.
Is it like a pulse? Is it a heart rhythm? Is it...
613.
That's different than it was.
Do you have any idea how many people you probably just killed?
And then it went back.
What the...
He's experimenting, but that sucks. Can you at least explain this to her first before she bashes you on the head?
Listen, Rick. I am here.
I don't know why he thinks this will work, but I get trying anything.
Listen, Listen, Rich.
I'm just worried this will fuck up their brains. Like the human.
You can come back. I am here. Listen to me.
Use his like memories that you learned about, hopefully. I did say she was gonna be kind of extreme.
Back away. Now.
See, before she would have totally been into this.
Hey.
Whew. I mean, if it worked, though.
Lean up against the chair.
But again, if it worked, she'd have a lot of things to debate.
You alright?
Yeah.
I bet the others are good. Like the other humans are going to assume it was Carol again.
Slow. Go. Slow.
Uh-oh. You know who it is.
I'll be fine. Thanks.
It's nice they're both kind of compromising. You know, she's being more open and okay with them
Would you like
saying...
to know who that is?
I know who that is.
I mean, did you not explain? Not you, but them? Did they not explain it wasn't Carol this time? And that she actually did something that they would have approved of? It wasn't me.
Screw you too, Lakshmi.
Carol, I'm so sorry.
What?
You know what we have to do.
Go away? To protect yourselves? He seems very calm. I know that that's what their default is, but I mean, the one nurse was a little snippy with Carol when this happened to her.
For what it's worth, you should know he did warn us first. Before he did what he did.
Well, that's good.
Please tell him we're sorry it came to this.
Well, also just sucks because it's impacting Carol now. So that's just going to grow even more of a dislike between them. How did she... Oh, because of the gun, I guess.
Ahora tocó trabajar.
Now the work begins.
If you need anything else, food or whatever, dial 0.
Si necesita...
Is she leaving? No, she wouldn't leave because this is where Helen is.
Carlos Turca, ¿quiere salvar el mundo o quiere salvar a su chica?
Unknown word or name. Do you want to save the world or get the girl?
It's a fair question. I was thinking it too. I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, there's a risk you wouldn't get the girl if you saved the world, but... I mean, she went that long, and I know he did too, but like, she went that long, and she needed that human connection. Nice with the background, with all the cars. So she knows she'd rather have human connection. That's what will keep her sane and happy. At least happier. But now it's interesting that she's switched places now with him, and technically like with Lakshmi, right? She's now a little bit closer to like what Lakshmi is like. And now she's having to face what she was like, how she was kind of being, and how Lakshmi felt towards her, she's feeling towards him. Very nice. So she did go. Very interesting. Either this is going to end very chill like this, and we're just going to have to see where the next season picks up, or something is really going to shock the system. Is that hot chocolate? Before this ends. It's so gorgeous. Now she's actually going and doing things. That is very nice. Oh, I would love to be on a beach. Not look outside and see snow. But again, like, I know there's more genuine moments now between her and Zosia and the others, but it's still not a one-for-one, right, of like another human being. So nice transition. And like, how is Manousos gonna get any of his research done, because they're all staying away from him? So yeah, I don't know. I'm also hoping this isn't like another movie I've seen where the person like is fully into this new thing or person, and then the other thing or person kind of evolves and doesn't need the human anymore. And not a violent way or anything like that. It's just like their feelings have changed, or like they've become more than that. They don't, like, the connection itself isn't all there is to be in the world. That's a nice touch there with the fireplace. But I don't think that's going to be the case, because again, they're going to be around at least for the next 10 years or up to, slowly dying off. So I think Zosia and Carol would try to maintain this as long as they could, until maybe Carol gets, you know, a little bit more going to the right side again. But I mean, she's maintained being on the left or central for this long. But I feel like when everything's perfect for so long.
What you thinking?
Nothing.
She gets weird, right? Like, life becomes weird.
I was just wondering if you, the unjoined Zosia, you,
Would feel the same.
did she have someone?
She did. It was a long time ago.
They look so cute and cozy.
Are they in there? Like, with you right now?
No.
Did they die?
I don't think I'm good. It's just feeling good.
That's what I said in like the second episode, I feel.
Like, makes you happy. Like, in our bodies, what chemicals?
Is it serotonin? Dopamine?
Serotonin, dopamine, vasopressin,
Oxytocin.
of course.
Yes.
Fun fact.
We love the fun facts.
Oxytocin is responsible for the development of empathy in vertebrate species.
We like that.
I keep thinking it's gonna go away, but then it doesn't.
That's because you're so used to, you know,
And I don't
the
want
other
to.
way. And that. The fear.
It only gets better.
She gonna try and convert?
Better?
If you join us.
If I don't expressly give you my consent to jam a giant needle in my ass, then you can't take them, and I stay me, right?
That would be correct.
Why were you weird about that?
There's no other way to get my stem cells, is there?
Well, you also didn't ever give consent. Ooh.
If there wasn't, you'd say so.
Yeah.
So there is a way.
What is this shot? Your eggs? No, I don't know.
My eggs.
It was. Okay.
You have them, don't you?
Big betrayal.
It takes time and patience, plus a bit of luck.
But you're working on it.
Tell them to get rid of it. Tell them to stop.
You remember the young Peruvian girl? She's happier than she's ever been. Induced pluripotent stem cells can be very fragile, and we're dealing with
How long?
So they're literally, but you didn't give consent. I guess they're not asking for consent for the actual.
Hopefully, no more than 2 or 3.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a little terrifying. She felt very at ease. Now she's definitely not.
If you loved me, you wouldn't do this.
I'm doing this because I love you. She's saying in her head,
Please
maybe.
understand, we have to do
See?
this
We have to do this?
because I love you.
Don't manipulate her. This is how she goes back to Manousos.
Carol.
But if this wasn't the case, she wouldn't, which is kind of annoying on Manousos' side. 74 days, okay. Nice. Studying up. I don't even know what that is. Technically, well, they don't have his stem cells, right? It's tough because he has to read things that he probably doesn't even know in the first place, and then he has to even translate it and hope that the translations are actually accurate. Instead of playing like a telephone game, you know? And if Carol comes back, is he even going to trust her? Or is he going to assume that she's going to turn on him again? But she's back. Or never mind. Did Carol or did he ask for something? Or is that... the stuff they need? I don't know. It's very loud. Well, it's for Carol, whatever it is. Well, is this Carol then? An unhappy couple now. She has such a good look of, I'm sorry, but it is what it is, and you know, nothing we can do about it. I apologize. Get going, Zosia. I mean, that was Zosia's actor, so that's pretty cool if she actually gets to learn how to fly this. Maybe she was already an actual pilot, I don't know. Because we did see her fly, obviously, when the first time we saw her. So maybe the actual actor is a pilot. I was tempted to yell that whole time, but then I'd sound like a fool to those outside my room. What's up?
You win. We saved the world.
Good.
Karolstulka. What is this?
Atom bomb.
Oh, okay. I don't know why she would... The only reason I could see Carol bringing an atom bomb to there is as a last resort in a month or two when they try to convert her. I have no clue how that's going to work, because that's the only thing I can think of, because otherwise you wouldn't need it. You're either trying to save the world, and if your definition of saving the world is destroying it, then sure, but obviously that's not the case because they're trying to convert things back to where they were. I didn't really write anything other than like information from the episode just for me to keep track of, and I tried to say most of what I was thinking during the episode. I think the big things were, sucks that Manousos couldn't try to experiment more, because I don't see the people coming back unless it feels genuine that Carol and him want them back, and obviously it wouldn't be genuine if they're trying to use them for experiments. I also think it's going to be interesting to see if Manousos and Carol actually get along, if there's going to be trust that actually builds. I think there will be. But at first, I think he's also going to be like, yeah, is she just going to turn back around again, or is she just using me to get information to give to the others? I'm also curious about the science behind what Manousos was trying to do, because if they're all joined, is he trying to like verbally reach into the sea of people? I'm kind of picturing like Hercules, you know, and like picking out the person that was once that, or like if you've seen Scooby-Doo, you know, what if you grab the wrong person and they go into that body, so it's not the same human it was before? So yeah, I'm very curious of what they're going to try to do to experiment and what the science is of how that may or may not work. Well, how it would work. Because yeah, I just don't know how he would try to figure out and find the right person and say, John, come back. And there's also a billion Johns, right? So, and he was speaking in English, because maybe the original person spoke English. But what if he tried to say it in his own language? I don't know. I feel bad for Carol, but that also kind of sucks that they're willing to just do that, even though she didn't give express consent. Now I know that was for the actual stem cells themselves to actually do the invasive procedure, but I wish that they could, like, I feel like they would still want to get permission to actually convert them, but I guess maybe not. They didn't in the first place, so why would they, I guess, now when they have the means? And they don't consider it causing pain, even though by doing it the way they did it, it did cause people to die or become injured. But yeah, it's not the procedure, so... And this is to make her feel better overall, so they're gonna say, yeah, we're trying to save you. But it's unfair because it's only for Carol, because they have her eggs. And I don't know if like Lakshmi or any of the other people would be willing to convert or not. My guess is yes. At least for some of them. I don't think all of them would. But then Manousos, they don't have his eggs, obviously. So it's like, that's kind of unfair that Carol's gonna have no option, and yet he is gonna be fine. I know that's not up to Carol at all, and that's just life being life. But damn. Smooth. It was very smart of them to throw in the egg thing and then bring it up later. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think it was a really great first season. As I said, it was kind of a tricky show to react to, but I'm starting to get more comfortable with my reactions, and I think I'll be even better by the time, obviously, the next season comes out, which could be 3 to 5 years from now, knowing how Apple TV and most streaming sites do things. But yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting. I have no clue, obviously, where it's going to go. I'm glad that they brought in the numbers and the frequency thing that Manousos had been working on or had discovered. I have no clue if that's actually going to go anywhere, though, but he's got some other ideas related to it. So yeah, I think that's really cool. Very cool premise, brings up a lot of great questions, a lot of, you know, moral, ethical things related to Things related to humanity. Sound like that Missy Elliott song. So if you enjoyed watching this with me, then thank you so much for being here. First off, I really appreciate that. As I said, this is new, and I've just been trying to get more comfortable with filming reactions because it's something I've always wanted to do, but it's kind of tricky. But now I feel like I've got a good mindset going into it, and hopefully that came through in today's episode. And if it is the case that you enjoyed it and you're looking forward to the next season and you're hopefully sticking around for other reactions that I do, then leaving a like just, you know, really shows me some support and helps this video stay above in the sea of content out there, so I would really appreciate that. And if you'd like to stick around, then subscribe and let me know, as I said, what you thought of just the first season, the premise, you know, did you go back and forth and how you were feeling about Carol and the other characters, and where do you think it's going from here? So as always, thank you for sharing a little bit of your day with me. I hope the rest of your day is a good one too. Take care, and I'll see you around. Bye.